Hey everyone, this is Mike and welcome back to Thinking Your Way to Happiness. Today we're going to talk about the self-defeating belief of spotlight fallacy. Spotlight fallacy is when you believe that talking to people is like having to perform under a bright spotlight, on a stage. All eyes are on you, and that if you don't impress the people by being sophisticated, witty, or interesting, people won't like you. And again, this is a self-defeating belief because how many people really pay that much attention? There might be some. But the idea is it's kind of slightly narcissistic to think that way, that all eyes are on you and you have to perform. Think about your own life where other people have spoken and you don't necessarily judge them all the time. I mean, sometimes you might, depends on the circumstance. But again, this is a self-defeating belief because every time we talk to people, we feel like we have to be at our best and we can't make any mistakes and we can't fumble. Even on these recordings I sometimes do. We're human. So again, it is a self-defeating belief. As you can imagine, thinking that way is not good, right? Every time you're doing something, you feel like people are going to judge you and you have to be at your best. You have to be the most witty, sophisticated, interesting, impressive, clever. That is quite the burden, and most people are not going to judge us that way, unless we are giving a performance for some reason. But in just day-to-day stuff, even during speeches or during meetings, usually people are not that harsh, and if they are, they say, oh, maybe it wasn't good, but then they forget about it a minute later. So the intervention is examine the evidence. Where's the evidence that you have to come across as being witty or perfect, or people won't like you? And the evidence, by the way, is we're not always perfect, and people do like us. There's the evidence. How much more evidence do we need, right? How often are we always witty, intelligent, clever, charming, every single time? And then when we're not, people abandon us, they don't want to be our friends anymore. It's ridiculous. It's a self-defeating belief that has no evidence backing it up whatsoever. So throughout the next week, just imagine, or think about times where you feel this way, the spotlight fallacy, and you think that people are judging you every time you say something, and just examine the evidence. See if that's really true. Do they stop talking to you? Do they say, I don't want to be your friend anymore? Do they stop listening to you? Probably not. So try this during the week, see how it goes, and I hope this is helpful. If you like the video, hit like. If you want to subscribe, please do. Pass this along to people you think would benefit, and if you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.